What is the best physical, yet non-sexual, sensation? Finally shitting after having to hold it in for a while. Getting into a hot bath after you've been freezing all day. The feeling of warm water softly hitting your skin. Or even just being submerged in still water that is warm as here. Taking my bra off after a long day. Being able to breathe out both nostrils after being sick. Finally removing the food that's been stuck between your teeth for an extended period of time. Cold side of the pillow obviously. Taking off your socks after a long day and scratching the sock marks. Someone lightly running their fingers up and down your back. My partner does it to me all the time and it is so relaxing. A constant noise, like some machines make, stopping all of a sudden. Putting on glasses that work for the first time, literally like seeing the world through new eyes. When that part of the song comes on that it gives you a tingle. It starts at the base of your neck and works its way out through your entire body. Putting on your comfy clothes, knowing you won't have to change out of them for the rest of the day. Getting my back scratched. Edit, 3 silvers! Exclamation mark. Who would have thought, of all comments? Taking nap in the fall with the window open and your blanket is a little bit cold. Picking your nose and pulling a bogey out that seems like it goes on forever and was anchored at the back of your skull. When the migraine goes away. Edit. Wow. Thanks stranger for the first silver. I'm glad that everyone understands that migraines are terrible and aren't just headaches. This is bringing awareness to those that do get them. Is your love, y'all. Entering a fresh-smelling air-conditioned hotel room after being in the sun all day. Got my ears cleaned once and it was disgusting yet amazing. So much wax came out. I could feel big chunks being peeled off my ear. And I could hear so much better. I've cleaned my ears many times since then and it has never been the same level of satisfaction. Part of me wants to let the wax build up again for years just to feel that sensation again. Waking up to my cat headbutting my face so I'll make room for her to spoon with me until my alarm goes off in 2 hours. Peeing is usually atop this list, but I have to say, hearing nothing. When it is absolutely dead quiet. There was a time while sitting on my grandparents' porch in the city and I couldn't hear anything. No cars, trains, animals, other people. It lasted maybe 5 seconds, but it felt like I was lost in eternity. When the barber uses the clippers on the back of your neck during a haircut. Back cracking is definitely up there. The feeling of clean bed sheets sliding against your freshly shaved legs as you crawl in for a night's slumber. If you are not in the habit of shaving your legs, it is worth it to try just to experience this sensation. Laying in bed after a long day, especially if your back's sore. Piss shivers. When it feels so awesome you do a little shoulder shimmy, shiver. Getting your hair played with. After having toweled off after a shower, falling into a freshly made bed with clean, crisp sheets. Being hugged. Jumping into a pool after sunbathing for like an hour. That initial cold rush is beautiful. Scratching my itchy balls. Going to get your hair cut and the person cutting it washes it first, giving you a nice scalp massage. During the wash, it feels amazing and I guarantee that's the cleanest my hair will feel until the next time it gets cut. Letting your hair out of a really tight bun and get that tingly feel as all the blood rushes back. My boyfriend and I hug a lot and it makes my insides happy. I struggle with a lot of anxiety and in his arms my brain calms. It's like a wave of safety comes over me as soon as he wraps me in his arms. I sure he unaware, but it's the best. Those little scalp massagers, the ones with a bunch of those curved wires on it. The feeling of someone gently running the tips of their fingers down your back. Farting after feeling it brew in your stomach for ages. A preheated blanket covering you when you're cold. One of my most vivid memories was being in the recovery room, unable to open my eyes after surgery, and someone put a preheated blanket on me, tucking it up under my chin and over my shoulders, and it was the most amazing feeling. That was over 20 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's sneezing or a good stretch. Someone you want to have touching your hair. Release of really painful gas. Taking a nap with your dog. Cleaning your ears with a Q-tip. As a woman, taking off a sweaty bra. It's almost as good as taking a huge shit. Runner's high, or finishing a ruck march and taking off your ruck, you kinda float for a while. Waking up on a Saturday morning around 8 a.m. to the love of your life pulling you close, and knowing that all day, neither of you has to go anywhere or do anything. Top it off with your cat's settling into the crook of your leg, and you got yourself a perfect moment. Taking downhill ski boots off. The moment after you push out a baby. No more pain. No more contractions. You can breathe again. Total relief. Scratching an itchy itch on your back. Orgasmic. Airtime on a roller coaster. First morning pee. When your ass is itching like hell, and that one solid rip itches your hole. MMMMHHHHH. Cracking your joints. Being anxious your whole adult life and then trying Xanax. Like an invisible 100-pound backpack was just lifted from you for the first time ever. Getting the back scratched. I'd choose a good scratch over sex any day. I fucking love theme this year. Taking a shit. Slightly too hot water on eczema. Sneezing feels amazing. Also when your feet get numb after sitting in one position for a long time and then the feeling slowly comes back when you get up. The feeling after taking a massive shit. Being diagnosed with a life-ending or life-shortening disease or condition. Then having the doctor or hospital tell you that your condition has normalized and you are no longer affected by anything, essentially telling you that you have been cured. Flow. For me it's leaving my ice-cold bedroom, often cold enough to freeze water in the winter, and entering my very warm, 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, living room this year. I get his amazing tingly feeling all over my body, and for a while all I feel is unparalleled bliss. Those sudden free-fall moments when the plane is en due for landing. Bonus: if the seat next to you is empty. Breaking through on DMT. Heroin, I heard. A hug. Water trickling out of your ear after being stuck there. It's non-sexual, but the moan I made at the feeling wasn't bliss. Eating garlic bread. Being hugged, held. Having that physical contact with another human is the best feeling ever. If sex is involved, it can enhance it. But even better than sex is to be held by a close friend. Have you ever been sleepy, in a cold room, under a warm blanket, on a soft bed? Enough said. Having a shower in a real bed after a festival. Or being able to sleep in your own bed after a long day of traveling from somewhere far away. A nice, long hug. When the NyQuil kicks in when you're sick. Hot summer day. You are incredibly thirsty and sweating and in need of fluids. You take a chug of ice-cold water, and can actually feel the cold water washing across the inside of your stomach. Such an awesome sensation. I had surgery on my nose and couldn't blow it for 2 weeks. The feeling of that 2-week build-up being released into the tissue was incredible. Change one word in that sentence, it is very sexual.